Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us how you can use coconut water and Psalm 142 to protect yourself from the eyes of the enemies, from the traps of the enemies, from the attacks of the enemies. But in case you're tuning in for the first time or you're seeing my face for the first time, you're highly welcome. Kindly hit the red subscribe button to make yourself a full member of this family. Like my videos, share my videos, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate. May God Almighty continue to bless you in all you do. Now I want to go straight into the video so that every one of us will be liberated. My purpose this year is for every one of us to be financially stable, to be free spiritually. No plans of the enemies will work against you, or if the plans are already working against you, you'll be liberated by the special grace of God. That is what I'm asking God to do for me and for all my subscribers. And I ask Him to give me more recipes that some people will use to liberate themselves. And He's doing it for me. I'm seeing a lot of testimonies. I give glory to His holy name. So now what you will do for me, no matter the challenge you're facing, there is something I want to reassure you this night. No matter the problem you're facing, the challenge you're facing, the kind of attack you're facing, do not give up on God. Don't feel God does not know what is going on. He knows everything. At the appointed time, you will smile. But I always pray for that appointed time to be fast. That is the essence of this channel. If your liberation is to be in 20 years' time, by the grace of God, it's going to be in a month or in 2 months' time. That is my prayer for every one of you watching this video. What you will do to be free from every plans of the enemies. So many of you are in bondage. So many of you are caged. You cannot raise your head up. You cannot raise your head down because of the way the enemies caged you. So many of you cannot eat 2 square meal a day. It's not as if you're not working. It's not as if you're not struggling. But at the end of the day, you cannot meet any of your needs. That is an error that must be corrected by the special grace of God. That is not God's purpose of creation. That is not why God created you. So many of you are made kings and queens, are stars in your family, but the enemies don't want your stars to shine. After watching this video today, God must surely visit you. Those bondages, those traps that the enemies have set against you will be destroyed and your freedom is sure. Okay? So what you're going to do for me, you're going to get coconut, any coconut, the one with water. Okay? I have 2 coconuts. I want to use this one to work for people. So what you're going to do, get the coconut, open it from one of the eyes. Open it from one of the eyes of the coconut. Extract the water into a bucket of water that you're going to use to bathe. After extracting it, add a pinch of salt to that bucket of water containing that coconut water. Then you're going to read Psalm 142. Let me read some verses, okay, of this Psalm 142. It's titled A Prayer for Help. I call to you, Lord, for help. I plead with him. I bring him all my complaints. You are complaining to God. You know all your problems. You don't complain to human being. Complain, table your matter to God. Okay? Table it to God. That is why we are here. People think that God is the God you are seeing is is a human being, but the God you are talking about here is the creator of heaven and earth. That is the God you're tabling your problems to this time around. Okay, you're calling upon his name, remind him of his words. Whenever you're praying, remind God of his words towards you. You will see him remembering you more than the time you expected it. That is why sometimes when you do spiritual work for people, I like doing spiritual work for people that are prayerful, because as they are praying in their own on their own end, and you're praying here, you see how God will answer them speedily. Not people that you give a Bible verse or an assignment to do, they will not do it. No. Whenever you're fighting a spiritual battle, you have to be spiritually strong. Suffer your flesh. Yes, suffer your flesh to achieve that thing. When you suffer your flesh and achieve whatever you're asking God for, you will enjoy. Okay, so whenever I give a spiritual assignment, don't feel it difficult. I gave somebody where I told her that we're going to do 21 days midnight prayer, that whenever I wake up, I will chat her up. He said that she cannot do it. Or how much will she pay me to do it for her? This is somebody I volunteered to do together. We're going to do the prayer together. She said she cannot. So these are the things you have to do whenever you're fighting a spiritual battle. Suffer your flesh just a little. Waking up for like 30 minutes every night will not kill you. It's not going to remove a strand of hair from your body. Rather, it's going to open way of prosperity. You may not even remember all the stress you passed through to liberate yourself, okay, when the time comes. So I stopped in verse 2. I bring him all my complaints. I tell him all my problems. When I am ready to give up, he knows what I should do. Yes, when you're ready to give up, God knows what you should do. That is why you're watching this video today, for you to be liberated. He knows that coming to my channel is going to help you get liberated. That is why he directed you. Some of you will come to me, they don't even know how they came to my channel. They don't even know how they came across my channel. That is God's purpose of creating you. He wants you to be liberated through my channel, and that purpose must come to pass in your life today. Then that verse 3 of it says, in the path where I walk, my enemies have hidden a trap for me. So many of you have stepped on poison. So many of you have stepped on things that is affecting you today. Yes. So many of you have stepped on trap set by the enemies. You'll be in your place of work, they'll set a trap for you, and you'll be caught red-handed stealing when in your history you've not stolen anything from somebody, or they will lay accusation on you. And people will say, how come? They will set you up with their traps. And if you're not prayerful, their trap will get you. Okay? Where did I stop? My enemies has hidden a trap for me. When I look beside me, I see that there is no one to help me. Yes, God is here today to help you. Solution Empire is here to help you. My channel is here to help you today to liberate yourself from those traps of the enemies. No one to protect me. No one cares for me. God cares for you, and this channel cares for you. That is why God keeps giving me solutions to your problems. Okay, so by the grace of God, you are going to read this psalm. It's very short. It's not lengthy. I'm almost done, but I don't want this video to be too long. So you take your time, read Psalm 142 inside that bucket of water. Use it to bath any time of the day, be it in the morning or in the night. You're going to do this assignment for 7 days with 7 coconuts. So get that 7 coconut. If you're doing it in the morning, do it morning all the morning throughout. For those that will ask me, can they do it when they're on their period? The answer is no. You don't do any spiritual assignments when you're on your period. For those that will ask me, can they do this and meet with their boyfriend or their husband or whatever? 7 days will not kill you. That 7 days, you need to liberate yourself and enjoy your marriage or your relationship. That is my advice for you today. Liaise with your partner, tell him or her that you're on a spiritual assignment, that you need 7 days to do this assignment. If he or she knows what it is to fight a spiritual battle, he or she will understand. He or she will even want to do it with you. Try out this recipe and come back for your testimony. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Please do not forget to share this video. You may be saving so many souls trapped in the hands of the enemies today. Good night.